They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Tryna catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK to anybody, kill it. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. Stay on point, 6-2, gon' split 'em. FN, that's for any fuck, nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner. 5.0, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops, Draco. I got 'em all, you don't want no. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I can squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I can squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding.
What up? It's motherfucking hump day in this bitch. Happy Wednesday to everybody, middle of the week. Glad you here. Glad you came. We on early today. Dr. Key ain't coming. That's why I came on early. Usually I come on later for her because of her Chicago time, but you know, this is her last day of doing that work. She'll be back tomorrow. Shout out to my brother Rod Walker in the building. Salute to you. Shout out to my brother Oakland LDTV in the building. Hey, hope you got your credentials for that presser, bro. Hope everything went well with you. Shout out to my brother Bro 6500 in the motherfucking building. Salute. Hope your family's well. Hope your mother's well. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings to you. My nigga Joseph Bermia in the building. Salute. Peace and blessings to you as well, my brother. I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's doing well today. It's open to the public. Now, I was saying I hope you got your credentials so you can go to that fight. That's what I was talking about, Oakland. I know that shit open to the public. Hell, they trying to get as much motherfucking fanfare as they can because they still got a whole lot of fucking tickets. Motherfuckers ain't buying them tickets. Shit. They trying to get some type. They might need you to do a motherfucking press run for them. Shout out to my nigga on the money line in the building. Peace and blessings to you, my brother. Hope everything's well with you today. Yeah, they need to go ahead and let you run that shit on their YouTube. Shit. But, hey, I hope everybody doing well today. We about to get in a little shit. You feel me? Hey, bro, 6500, man, all praise to the Most High, bro. I'm glad your mom was cancer free, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Kept in my prayers, man. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. Hey, I started off by saying, y'all notice all we keep seeing is Deebo, right? Deebo this, Deebo that, right? Let me ask y'all a question though. This is for all the real niggas here. Let me ask the real niggas a question. And like I said, you know, people, they act just like their favorite fighter. But look, motherfuckers' ways are so fucked up, they can't hide it. Do all y'all remember the movie Friday? Y'all, everybody remember Friday, right? We all remember Friday, right? Let me get a one in the chat. Make sure y'all here with me. That I ain't just talking to myself. Put a one in the chat if y'all remember the movie Friday and y'all remember Big Deebo on Friday. Now I'm about to break this shit down. See, one thing about Apex to God, I like to break shit down on an intellectual level where most people don't understand and see, because I'm on a whole different wavelength with the stars and the quasars and shit. I'm in a whole different atmosphere of thinking. Now, what was the one characteristic we knew about Deebo? Now, I'm about to help y'all all come to the same conclusion. But Deebo was a big nigga, right? Deebo was a big guy. Y'all remember that. He was a big guy. He was bigger than everybody else, right? And what did Deebo do to smaller people? He used to bully smaller people, right? Do y'all remember what Smokey said when they was sitting on the porch? And he was like, when Deebo left. Do y'all remember what Smokey said? I'm going to tell you. Hey, do y'all remember when he said, exactly, bro, 6,500? Deebo punk ass don't do that to them niggas on 83rd. He don't do that to them niggas around the corner. So basically, Deebo was a big ass punk. Nah, Rod Walker, he say Deebo don't do that shit to them niggas on the 83rd because they'll bust his ass. That's what they said. They said he'll bust his ass. So Deebo was a bully picking on people that he knew. People that he knew was smaller than him and wouldn't fight back. Am I correct at this point right here? Am I correct with that? Now, Devin Haney is bigger than everybody he fights except for Ryan Garcia. And Ryan Garcia is going to be Craig. We're going to call Ryan Garcia, we're going to call him Criegos. But that's Criegos. But we're going to get to Ryan Garcia next. But y'all remember Deebo was bullying all the smaller people. Have y'all noticed that Devin was much bigger than everybody? And when it was a tough fight, you know, Boots, I'm going to call Jerron Boots Ennis 83rd Street, right? He didn't want to go up to 147 to fight Jerron Boots Ennis. He stopped at 144. So Jerron Boots Ennis, he was the 83rd Street. You know, he was 83rd Street. You feel me? Boots Ennis was 83rd. Devin wasn't about to go to 83rd Street. He's scared of Boots. So he waited the Boots. See, he got mind control over Boots. Boots left, now he talking his shit again. But check this out. Y'all remember Deebo was also fucking Felicia. Y'all know Deebo was fucking Felicia. Y'all know Felicia used to sell that box. Hey, Felicia used to sell that box and used to get high. Now, Devin's only had 2 girls. He only had 2 girls, India Love and his baby mama. Both of them were prostitutes. Both of them sell ass. Devin, Felicia, y'all get it? Both of them sell ass. India Love's on OnlyFans. His baby mom is a back page. She was an international back page woman. She was a Taz Angel. Now check this out. I'm breaking this shit down on a molecular level for y'all. Check this out. Do y'all remember? And this right here about to make Rod Walker go crazy. This about to, my brother Rod Walker about to love this shit, right? Do y'all remember when Deebo was in bed with Felicia? All things salute. Do y'all remember when Deebo was in the bed with Felicia? Press 1 if y'all remember that. What did he have, Rod Walker? He had shit in his drawers. Shout out to my nigga J Ho. So y'all remember Deebo had shit in his drawers. What did Devin have when Ryan Garcia hit him in the ring? What did Devin Haney have when Ryan Garcia beat him in that ring? What did he have? Hey, boy, you can't make this shit up, man. I'm telling you. Devin sharded himself. He knocked the Diddy plug loose. Exactly. So when Bill Haney and them called themselves Deebo, I went back and thought about it. Okay, Devin Haney likes to bully smaller people. He likes to bully smaller people. That's what Deebo did. He didn't try that shit with niggas around the corner on 83rd. That was Boots Ennis. So he didn't try that shit with Boots Ennis. Boots Ennis was them niggas around 83rd that beat Deebo ass. Deebo didn't try it around the corner. So he didn't try with Boots Ennis. So check this out. Yes, Devin and Bill are Deebo. And I'm about to break it all the way down since we done got the connections. Like I said, Deebo never tried that shit on 83rd Street. That was Boots Ennis. Deebo was bigger than everybody else. That's Devin Haney. He liked to pick on smaller people. Everybody Devin has beat up has been smaller than him. He likes crackheaded pussy. People that sell pussy, that's Felicia. His 2 girlfriends was India Love and the Backpage girl. They both sell pussy. So right now, Devin and Deebo are completely the same person. But check this out. What did Deebo do to Red? What did Deebo do to Red? Did Deebo fight Red straight up? Did Deebo square up and fight Red? Even though Red was smaller than him, even though Red is not a fighter, did Deebo fight Red? No. Before he did that, what did he do with his grab? He sucker punched him. Now, what did Devin Haney do to the carnival worker? Exactly. What did Devin Haney do to the carnival worker? He sucker punched him. So look, when Bill and Devin say that they are Deebo, when they say they are Deebo, I start to agree with it. And let me run it down like this. Devin and Deebo are the same people. Deebo was way bigger than everybody else. Check this out. I'm connecting all the dots. He was way bigger than everybody else. He liked to pick on people smaller than him. He don't try that shit to them niggas around 83rd. Yeah, check this out, Malik. Look, Deebo never went around 83rd because them boys whoop his ass. That's what they said. Boots Ennis was 83rd. That's why Devin stopped at 144 until Boots left. So Devin bullied smaller people. He sucker punched Red like Devin sucker punched the carnival worker. Deebo was fucking Felicia, who sells pussy. Both of his girls, India Love and his baby mama, were both sex workers. He had shit in his drawers. We seen Ryan Garcia beat Devin, and Devin had shit in his drawers. Savage BOE salute. So he had shit in his drawers, just like Deebo when he fought Ryan Garcia. He sucker punched Red, just like the carnival worker. He fucked Felicia, just like the two back page workers that Devin got. He bullied smaller people. And then when Devin finally fought somebody that was close to his size, we gonna call Craig Ryan Garcia. What happened when Devin fought somebody that was close to his size and was not scared? He got knocked the fuck out. So yes, when Bill Haney say that they are Deebo, I tend to agree with him. Yes, y'all are. Y'all are Deebo. Y'all got all the makings of Deebo. Yes. A big shitty ass punk that picks on smaller people and get their ass whooped when they fight a close to even fight. Hey, you can't make this shit up, people. You can't make it up. You cannot make this shit up. But shout out to Deebo. Shout out to Deebo. Shout out to Deebo and the LGBT fam that he has. Deebo. Yeah. But did y'all see Ryan Garcia on The Last Stand with Brian Custer? He talked about his fight with Mario Barrios coming up and about winning that belt. Shout out to my nigga Dr. Mark, the flawless mentality in the building. Peace and blessings to you. I hope everything's well with you. All praise to the Most High. Ryan Garcia had me cracking up on The Last Stand. Do y'all remember when Devin and Ryan fought? Do y'all remember what happened in the stands when Devin got knocked down? Do y'all remember when Ryan Garcia dropped Devin Haney? Let me see if I can pull it up. Hold up. I'm about to show y'all the reason. I'm about to show y'all the reason why the Haneys. Yeah, I'm about to show you the hush, bro, 6500. This is the reason why they avoiding Ryan Garcia. This is the reason, my family. This is the reason. How do you get hit so hard your mama fall down? Shout out to Twin, 2 Cent. Shout out to Twin. This nigga got hit so hard. No evidence, no face, no case in the building. This nigga got Hey, 2 Cent. No, he hit Devin so hard, the ancestors felt that shit, 2 Cent. That punch right there was going all the way up to his great grandfather. It went through Devin, shot through his mama. It went to his grandmama, then his great grandfather. That punch Ryan hit that nigga went through the whole ancestral tree. They was trying to take some concussion off of Devin. Man, that's how you shake up the generations right there. That's how you shake the generations up. So on Last Stand, shout out to my nigga Creole the Traveler. So on Last Stand, Ryan Garcia was talking about the reason why Devin and Bill are avoiding him. First off, 2 Cent. She wasn't bullshitting 2 Cent. She ain't never seen her son get hit like that. Hold up, 2 Cent. Maybe I ain't making myself clear, twin. Let's try this again. Shout out to G Tatted. Let's try this again so 2 Cent can see what happens.
It's the back here, Walker. It's the back here, Walker.
Hey, I got a question, right? I got a question. Why the Muslim dude didn't try to catch his sister in Islam? Why he didn't catch her? Why he got out the way and let her just hit the ground, though, Frequent? And y'all make sure y'all let Frequent live today. I'm glad you here actually. She wasn't faking 2 Cent. They seen that payday go down the door. They knew the Devin gravy train was over with. They knew Ryan done sopped up the rest of that gravy with biscuits. Slogan one salute. But Frequent, I'm glad you're here, my guy. And you know something, Frequent? I owe Devin and Bill Haney an apology, Frequent. And I'm man enough to say that, bro. I'm man enough to say that. Devin Haney is Deebo, Frequent. Frequent. Devin Haney is the Deebo of boxing. Real nigga shit. Shout out to Frequent and Deebo and the Deebo clan. What happened to Frequent? He ain't talking no more? Y'all ain't time Frequent out, did you? Hey, Frequent. Everybody here at AMC, we acknowledge Devin as Deebo, Frequent. Congratulations. You played yourself. Ain't that what DJ Khaled say? Congratulations. You played yourself. Ain't that what Khaled be saying, y'all? Ain't that what DJ Khaled say? Congratulations. You played yourself. Well, Frequent, how you not gonna rock with Deebo? And that's what Bill Haney is saying that's who they is. But since you wasn't here, I'm gonna break it down one more time who Deebo really was, Frequent. And you about to see that Devin Haney is Deebo. Deebo was the big nigga on Friday that liked to bully smaller niggas, right? Hey, G Tatted. Check this out, G Tatted. Watch me work. Watch me work, my brother. You know Apex don't say shit unless he got a good meaning behind it. Can I work, G Tatted? Put a 1 in the chat if I can work, my brother. Put a 1 if you want me to go ahead and get this workout. All right, G Tatted. All right, here we go. Now, y'all remember, like, I done broke it down for the people that was here earlier. I'm going to break it down one more time. Ryan is Craig anyway, G Tatted. No, knuckle sandwich. I'm not saying nothing about weight bully. I'm about to tell you how Devin Haney is Deebo. Here you go. Here you go with the meat munch and shit. But hey, to each his own. Devin bullies weight. You munch on his grindage. We good. But check this out. They the ones that called themselves Deebo. They called themselves Dio. They said that they Deebo. Now check this out. Now I'm about to explain to y'all who Deebo was. Now if y'all remember, they said Deebo don't try this shit with them niggas on 83rd Street because he know they'll bust his ass. Deebo didn't try that. Devin Haney didn't try that shit with Boots. Why? Boots was at 147. He stopped at 144. So Deebo was ducking the 83rd boys. We're going to call Boots the niggas from 83rd. Now, Deebo was bigger than everybody else, and he used to bully smaller people. That's what Devin Haney is. Devin Haney's a weight bully. Everybody he fights is smaller than him. That's Deebo. Now, check this out. Y'all remember Deebo sucker punched Red. He didn't even fight Red straight up. Deebo sucker punched Red. Didn't Devin Haney try to sucker punch the carnival worker? Now, Red ain't even a fighter, but Deebo tried to sucker punch him. Devin tried to sucker punch a carnival worker. That looks real Deebo to me. Plus, Deebo was fucking Felicia. Felicia was a crackhead that sold box. India Love and his baby mama are the only 2 women Devin been with. Both of them are sex workers. India Love's on OnlyFans and she do corn, and his wife is an international Backpage girl. So, Felicia and Deebo, hold up. Check this out. So, Deebo fuck Felicia, Devin fuck corn workers. But let me give you the last clincher. Do y'all remember when Deebo was fucking Felicia? This right here about to make Tuesday go crazy. Y'all remember Deebo had shit in his drawers, right? Yeah, Rod, here go the flawless victory. Y'all remember when Deebo had shit in his drawers? Do y'all remember when Ryan Garcia knocked Devin Haney down? Did Devin Haney not have shit in the back of his pants? Deebo looking like a real shitty situation. And then when Deebo finally fought somebody that was close to his size, not his size, but was close to his size, a.k.a. Craig Ryan Garcia, he got the shit beat out of him. Did not Devin Haney fight somebody close to his size, Ryan Garcia, and get the shit whooped out of him? So yes, I do say that Devin is Deebo. Sucker punching, bullying, scared of other niggas, shitty draws, and fucking sex workers. That's Deebo to a T. Yeah, bro, 6,500, a real shitty ass situation, my nigga. Shout out to Deebo. Salute to Nee Jackson. Hey, Knuckle Sandwich. I'm glad you said that, Knuckle Sandwich. I'm so glad you said that. So, since you Haney workers gonna do this, right? Thank you, bro, 500. And I'm about to get even rarer. So y'all said Ryan Garcia's a drug cheat, but Ryan Garcia didn't get in trouble for drugs, right? First off, he had 1/1000th in his system, right? But secondly, he got suspended for not giving them all the supplements, not for being a drug cheat, right? But you know who else popped dirty? I'm glad you said that, Knuckle Sandwich. Do y'all remember who else popped dirty and had more in their system than Ryan Garcia? See, Ryan Garcia, they said his was contamination. They seen it. No, frequent, let's stop lying. They did a test, and it was in a contaminated substance, which he got from Scooter, which Scooter Zab Judah, who worked with Snack and Victor Conte. Scooter and Victor Conte and Scooter said, I gave him the same cheating with Snack. But hold up. No, Knuckle Sandwich. They said it was a okay, Knuckle Sandwich. So okay, if it was in his system, he didn't get found guilty for it. But let's say this with Devin and Bill Haney and Pop Dirty. And it was more in their system. But y'all want to gloss over this shit. Who was with Devin and Bill and with Snack and Pop Dirty? So y'all want to act like y'all don't remember this shit. Who was being trained by Bill Haney and Pop Dirty? Exactly no evidence. This man Pop Dirty the night of, they did it as a backup plan. No, he got guilty of not giving up all his supplements frequent. Stop lying. But you know who did Pop Dirty that was with Bill Haney frequent? Guess who was trained by Bill Haney and Pop Dirty frequent? Exactly. But we not talking about that. We not talking about how much Alicia Baumgartner had in her system when she was with Bill Haney, right? We not talking about that, right? We not talking about that shit. We not talking about that. Everybody is praising Alicia Baumgartner. They love, and I ain't got nothing against her, but she did pop. And she was with Bill. But I don't hear the Haney fans talking about that shit. She had the same shit that go on with Ryan Garcia had. Matter of fact, she had more. Hers wasn't contamination. So what are they doing over there in the Haney camp? What are they doing in the Haney camp? But y'all Haney fans forget about that shit. Y'all also forget about Devin Haney and them 6 bumps on his abs. Y'all also forget that Knuckle Sandwich. Check this out, Knuckle Sandwich. She was trained by Bill Haney. Now, you might not know shit about this, Knuckle Sandwich, because you never boxed. And Frequent ain't never boxed. But I know my trainer knows everything that I put in my system. When I used to box, my trainer administered and made sure of everything that went into my body. That's a trainer's job. You ain't got to agree, but my trainer made sure. So if she had any foreign substance in her body, guess who okayed it, Knuckle Sandwich? Guess who okayed it, Knuckle Sandwich? And did not Sugar Shane Mosley. Shout out to my nigga Picasso. Sugar Shane Mosley even said that they over there doing that clear. He even said that Victor Conte making super serum. Brian Norman Jr. said Devin had some crazy power in that last fight. When have you ever equated Devin Haney with power? So let's stop this shit. Matter of fact, Knuckle Sandwich, the shit that they do defies human logic. And I'm about to see how rational you is. Knuckle Sandwich, since you know so much, explain to me. Because maybe I'm not smart enough. But explain to me, how can one person rehydrate 25 pounds in 18 hours? No, it ain't assumption. Okay, assume this, Knuckle Sandwich. When Regis Prograis and Devin Haney fought, the next day weigh-in, Devin Haney was over 166 pounds. How do you rehydrate over 25 pounds in 18 hours? Please explain that to me. And don't say he drunk liquid, because anybody knows if you drink that much liquid, you're going to piss it all out. So how did he retain 25 pounds of rehydration? By not using IVs. Explain that to me. Explain how you can put on 25 pounds of rehydration in 18 hours. It's not fucking humanly possible. That's not what I asked you, Knuckle Sandwich. I asked you, how do you put on 25 pounds in 18 hours? That's what I asked you. Don't deflect. I asked you a simple question. How do you put on 25 pounds in 18 hours? And don't say rehydrating. Because have you ever tried to drink a lot of fluid? Exactly, no evidence. And not only that, no evidence. If you drink that much water, guess what? You're going to piss that shit out. That's how I used to pass all my drug tests. When I was on federal parole, I used to drink a gallon of water. And in the third piss, it'd be clean. Yeah. You say you're not going to assume nothing, but you assuming that Ryan popped dirty when they said it was contamination, Knuckle Sandwich. You assuming that he took shit when he was also being trained by a member of Snack. So you did assume. You did assume. And Ryan got found not guilty as well, frequent. They said Ryan's was contaminated. So look at that. You still ain't told me how you can gain 25 pounds in less than 24 hours, frequent. You talking about all the other shit. Tell me how you even motherfucking Rachel Donaire couldn't explain it. Frequent. If you keep on lying, bro, I'm gonna put you on that magic school bus. Cause now you being disingenuous. I'm speaking facts and you lying now, bro. Ryan Garcia was not found guilty for motherfucking steroids. They said his was contaminated. He gave in all the supplements, and the supplements that was contaminated was the ones he got from Scooter, who works for Victor Conte. That's what I said. Exactly, Knuckle Sandwich. Exactly. Exactly. He didn't get suspended. But guess what, Knuckle Sandwich? The PEDs that showed in his system, they said it was from contamination. And he only took that supplement the night before the fight, so it couldn't have did nothing for him. It couldn't have did nothing for him. Ostarine doesn't work in 24 hours. It takes 8 to 12 weeks for you to get the effects of Ostarine. No, Knuckle Sandwich, now you're being disingenuous. Nope. A contamination is not the same. Didn't Oscar Valdez, they say, because he drunk some herbal tea that was contaminated? So don't do that. Don't do that. the levels wasn't enough for him to be taking it. So it didn't do nothing for him. Just like, okay, let's just say you go to McDonald's. Let's say like you go to the McDonald's knuckle sandwich and you get you a Big Mac with the poppy seed bun and everything, right? So you take a drug test, and you pop dirty for opiates because you ate a sandwich on a poppy seed bun. So now it's in your system that you got opiates. So you dirty for doing heroin because you ate a bun? Is that what you're saying? So right now you a heroin addict because you ate a sandwich. Is that what you're trying to say? Is that how you try to rationalize it? Because see, since the heroin is in your system, you a drug fiend now, right? You a junkie. Is that what you're saying? G Tatted, now you being disingenuous. Because G Tatted, they tested him randomly throughout the whole training camp, G Tatted, and he didn't pop dirty for none of it. And then guess what, G Tatted? He had problems making weight. And he called Zab Judah, Devin's uncle, his godfather. They sent Scooter, and Scooter gave him the supplement to help him lose weight. And they turned them supplements in, and those were the supplements that was contaminated. So Knuckle Sandwich, so if you go eat a burger, you a dope fiend. No, Frequent. Ryan got suspended because he failed to disclose the supplements, not because he popped dirty. See, now you trying to lie now, Frequent. Just like Devin Haney was about to lose his fight with Regis Prograis because he came in over 15% rehydration. I'm defending the truth, Frequent liar. Liar frequently, it's the truth. Why do y'all want this shit to be real so bad? Why are y'all so scared that Ryan's about to get the belt and stop y'all from going undisputed? Y'all know Ryan Garcia ends Devin's career, and y'all scared of that. Y'all scared of that. So Knuckle Sandwich. So you said intentions don't matter. So you hollering at a girl, say like you holler at a girl, Knuckle Sandwich. You and this girl dating. And you know you care about and everything. And you fuck her, right? He was suspended, G-Tatted, because he didn't disclose all his supplements. If you have supplements, you have to turn in all your supplements. And he did, but he also got a new trainer a couple days before the fight to try to help him make weight because he was overweight. And that trainer came from Zab Judah. Well, Knuckle Sandwich, what I'm saying is if you wasn't married, and what I'm saying is if you fucked a girl and then you found out she was married, you've been dating her all this time, you didn't know she was married. So you willingly fucked up that motherfucking relationship, right? Even though you didn't know, you still did it, right? G Tatted. Now you being disingenuous, bro. I thought you was better than that, G Tatted. What you mean Oscar don't want the fight? They've been calling for the fight, G Tatted. They've been calling for the fight. And no, Devin versus Ryan will not be the same as the first one. I guarantee you that. What's one thing you realize about that first fight, G Tatted? Now, this is how you can also know that Ryan wasn't on PEDs. And I'm about to explain it. I can send you proof where they want the fight and Bill said they don't want it. I can show y'all where Bill said they don't want the Ryan fight. But let me explain this though. Let me explain to you why the rematch won't go the same way. But you know something? Devin ain't got to have the same plan. That was Devin's best chance to beat Ryan Garcia. Devin won't have a chance like that ever again. And I'm about to explain to you why. This is how you know Ryan Garcia was not on PEDs. Ryan Garcia was out of shape. Ryan Garcia took half the fight off. He was tired. He fought Devin Haney in spurts. What nigga on PED gets tired in a fight? Ryan Garcia was tired. That's why he was letting Devin massage his back with them punches that Devin was throwing. Do y'all not understand Ryan was overweight and tired? When Ryan comes back and fight Devin, he's going to be in perfect shape this time. Your character, G-Tatted. I'm talking about your boxing IQ. I thought it was better than that. That's what I'm saying. But you know, I keep it real. Frequent. You keep on lying. Don't call me a liar again, Frequent. Or I smack the damn homosexual out of your ass now. Stop lying. I don't lie. Don't call me a liar. Motherfucker 3 times married. Motherfucker rather hang with the homeboys than fuck his wife. Mr. Indian giver take the car back. Motherfucker 68 years old. Motherfucking crushing on a damn nigga. Sitting here calling me a liar. All this nigga do is lie. All this nigga do is fucking lie. Okay, Frequent. All right, Frequent. Guess what, Frequent? I ain't never sat outside while my wife was fucking another nigga. Now tell me I'm lying on that. Your wife was getting plowed by another nigga and she wouldn't even open the door and you sat outside in the car. Now tell me I'm lying now, nigga. My wife wouldn't dare. My wife wouldn't dare. My wife wouldn't even dream of fucking another nigga. Not alone with me outside. She wouldn't even dream of this shit now. She'd catch herself in her dream like, oh shit. Now tell me I'm lying that. But she didn't open the door because she knew you was going to tear that shit up. If you was a real nigga, you would have kicked the door down. Zulu crazy as hell. I can never argue with a nigga that'll be an outside cuck. That's really some cuck type shit. You know, your wife getting stepped on by another nigga, and you outside. Motherfucker outside listen to Usher, Let It Burn and shit. He in the car listening to Usher. I think that you should let it burn. She was letting it burn, all right. He was popping that pussy. Shit. You want to sit there and call me a motherfucking liar and shit, nigga? Frequent. Nobody believes you, my brother. If you stepped on niggas, your wife wouldn't be fucking another nigga with you outside. Now, I really step on niggas. My wife wouldn't fuck another nigga in the state. Probably not even the country. That's when you step on shit. He say, I believe if it was Tank and Devin Haney's place, you wouldn't have the same energy about Ryan. Open and say, Upper, what do you say to a nigga who they will Devin just beat Brian Norman Jr. And I say shout out to Devin for beating Brian Norman Jr. I'm glad because I got tired of Brian Norman Sr. You feel me? Now he can shut his black ass up. Well, frequent. Yeah, no, I didn't almost get stepped on frequent. I got shot up, but I shot back, nigga. I made it. They didn't. So how I almost get stepped on, nigga? Nigga, I was stepping even when I was getting hit by multiple opponents, nigga. But I heard your back got stepped on when you was in the music industry. Power bottom. How about that? So yeah, I met motherfuckers, man, shot me up, but they not still here. And guess what, frequent? Yeah, almost. Nah, nigga, that ain't stepping on shit. I step. But what can you say that you done for your music career, frequent? You and Diddy was in the pool, right? My bad. You and Hassan Campbell was in the pool with Africa Bombata. Is that what it was? See, my music career didn't go nowhere because I wasn't trying to take the sponge baths, nigga. But you know, it is what it is, frequent. But like I said, I'm about to say this and I'm about to let you go, frequent. My wife would never fuck another nigga while I'm outside. Period. There's really nothing you can say to me about stepping on niggas when your wife has the audacity to fuck another nigga and you at the door asking to be let in. You ain't stepping on shit. You're not even stepping on a crack, nigga. You might break your wife back, you step on a crack. My bad. You stepped on a crack, that nigga broke your wife back. And you went right back to the car and you turned on some Jodeci, Forever My Lady, while she getting the damn motherfucking brakes beat out. And you sat in the car trying to watch who was coming out from breaking her back in. She caught a tip drill, nigga. But I digress. Back to boxing. I'm sorry about that, everybody. We back to boxing. Back to boxing. I know, 2 Cent. It's always the Haney fans. Oh yeah. Exactly, Desmond. Oh, Richard Parrish, you heard me, my brother. Those was all facts, Richard Parrish. I'm done, 2 Cent. I'm done. But Richard Parrish was asking. I had to let him know those was real. Hey, Richard, Frequent was late to the party too. That's why he stayed outside the door while she was getting her party on. She was blowing out the candle. I know you got further than me, Frequent, because I wasn't gonna get fucked and suck dick. That's why. Yes, you got farther than me, Frequent. I could have went further, but they sent my ass back home on a red eye from Vegas because I didn't want to party with a bunch of men. So yes, you can brag about going farther than me in music, Frequent. You probably also went farther with another nigga than me as well. But hey, if you want to brag on it, hey, it's on you. hey, 2 Cent. This nigga bragging about going to the damn baby old jacuzzi. I'm cool. Yes, you got farther than me. After that, all I did was write. All I did was write and get paid for ghostwriting. I couldn't make it in the music industry because I preferred to be a man. I'm sorry. I got pride. And plus, Okay, frequent. So Hassan Campbell and them didn't come out and tell what African Bubata and all the only people that got tampered with try to deflect the fact that they've been tampered with. But you did get further than me in music. We will agree to that, frequent. Guess you held a person's microphone and spit on it, didn't you? You spit on that mic, didn't you? Mic check 1, 2. My name is Frequent and I rock the mic right. But hey, shout out to Bud Crawford. Shout out to Bud Crawford. Hey man, I be thinking this nigga a sadist or something, bro. Like he likes this type of shit, dog. He likes this shit, man. Mikey eat anything, give it to Mikey. You know what I'm saying? But shout out, yeah, sadist, that's what they call. Shout out to Bud Crawford. He retired. Now, a lot of people. The fuck? Nah, don't call me baby, dog. But Desmond Johnson, if I take Spence and Canelo off of Bud's resume, what it look like? Probably look like Devin Haney's resume. Because then you take Spence and Canelo off of it. Then he got that undisputed at 140. Kind of like that undisputed Devin got at 135 by beating George Kambosos. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's not impressive at all. But one thing I can say, he was with Bob Arum. And Bob Arum does have a way of promoting black fighters that are not good. But he also had a chance to leave Bob Arum and come to the PBC, but he chose to he chose to re-sign with Bob Arum. See, at first I couldn't blame him because he was stuck in a contract, but then he had a chance to get out of that contract and then he re-upped with that contract. But if you take away Canelo and Earl, Bud has a mediocre hell, Shakur resume would be better than Bud's. And Shakur ain't got nobody. He got chicken fried rice, General Tso's chicken. But, you know, he got accolades just like Devin Haney got accolades. And see, that's what the Devin Haney fans are trying to do. They're trying to cause this outrage because I'm going to be honest. I don't think, and I'm being honest, what Two said, I'm going to get to that. That's why Oscar De La Hoya ripped the new asshole to Bud. He ripped the new asshole for Bud, but I'm going to say like this. Y'all, now look, y'all see frequent talk about my trans girlfriend. Now this is coming from a Haney fan. This is coming from a Diddy party people. Actually, 2 Cent. Honestly, 2 Cent. I can't argue about that. I can't argue that. Yuriokas Gamboa was one of my favorite fighters at the time. He was one of my favorite fighters at the time. And Yuriokas Gamboa was the Cyclone de Guantanamo. Yuriokas was fucking shit up. The only thing is he had to move up to fight Bud after a year layoff. But he still gave Bud the stanky leg. But Gamboa, that was a hell of a fight. I'm not going to take that away from Bud Crawford. Because I wanted to see Juan versus Gamboa, Mikey Garcia versus Gamboa. Gamboa was my guy. Yuriokas Gamboa, the Cyclone de Guantanamo. That nigga was the Cuban sensation. And I ain't talking about cigars. Now, he did have to move up, and he did have a year off when he fought Bud, but he still was that guy. Bud, that might have been Bud's toughest fight of his career. That might have been Bud's toughest. Him and Jose Benavidez is Bud Crawford's toughest fights. Because Jose Benavidez was lifting Bud Crawford up off the ring, out the ring with them punches. And I think if Jose Benavidez didn't just come back from getting his knee shot with a shotgun, Bud might have had a different type of fight. So I'm not going to take credit away from Bud from the damn Gamboa. Yeah, Jose was on one leg, and he took Bud to the last minute of the last round. Hey, Zulu, Jose was lifting Bud ass up off the ground, my nigga. And people forget, now Egas Kavalauskas, he was good, Rod, but he wasn't lifting, but he hit Bud with a flash knockdown. I'm talking about Jose Benavidez was lifting Bud ass up off the ground with body shots, like ish, ish, especially the third round. Nah, frequent, he made Canelo look easy, dog. I think Gamboa was harder than Canelo. Because, see, Canelo didn't even have him stunned. Gamboa had Bud dancing around the ring. And Yuriokas Gamboa was fast. Canelo was slow as shit. But yeah, Yuriokas Gamboa was a good fight. Hell, Gamboa was still a good fight when Tank fought him until Mean Machine was a good fight frequent. But Mean Machine, what Mean Machine did, he caught Bud. That was a flash knockdown. Like, if you boxed, it's been plenty of times I got knocked down in boxing and I wasn't hurt. It was just like a motherfucker caught me when I was moving. Like, I didn't have my body square. And like, say like if you ain't got your body square and you're not bracing for it, a short shot can drop you. And it's not that it hurts you, it just shakes your equilibrium. And it shakes your equilibrium and it drops you. And like David Benavidez, remember he got dropped when he was fighting Ronald Graville. Yeah, your legs cross up and everything. Like Zulu, it's been a couple times I've been coming forward and nigga caught me. Nigga caught me coming forward and dropped me. I'm like, shit. And it pissed me off because I walked right into the shit. Like, you been done walk right into that shit. That shit piss you the fuck off. You be like, man, fuck. This nigga caught me. But yeah, that's why they call it a flash knockdown. Yeah. One thing about Egas Kavalauskas, Mean Machine, he got great timing. He timed Virgil Ortiz ass. If you go back and look at Virgil Ortiz versus Mean Machine, Virgil was coming forward. And as soon as he came forward, Egas popped him. Boom. His damn legs buckled. He wasn't square. He wasn't square. And that's how Ronald Graville dropped David Benavidez, because David Benavidez is always perpendicular, or he's parallel instead of perpendicular. Like, his feet be side by side, and he be throwing them punches in rapid sensation, and he got popped. And that's what happened to him. So that's what the shit happened. But I'm going to give Bud his props. Like, does he have the best resume? No. But Bud was undefeated. He fought everybody that got put in front of him. Now, he could have had better fights at the PBC, but he still finished undefeated. And one thing I can say, do y'all remember Floyd Mayweather when he was fighting? Anybody that we put in front of Floyd Mayweather, he would dust off. But people always want to see who was next. They would keep saying, well, Floyd ain't did this. Floyd ain't did this. People ain't start appreciating Floyd Mayweather's career to after it was over. After his career was over is when people start appreciating it. And as Bud being a fellow black man, I gotta respect it. That man got in, he got his money, he left the game with all his faculties. Yes, that's good. Just like I don't hate on Devin Haney. I don't hate on Devin Haney. The only problem I be having with Devin and Bill Haney is they lie and they propagate. The same thing with Shakur. Like they try to think that we're stupid and they try to push something out. Like everybody in their world know that Jerron the Boots Ennis is not scared of fucking Devin Haney. Jerron Boots Ennis would beat Devin Haney worse than Ryan did. Hey, Marvin Banks, that is facts. Crawford has won undisputed on one fight. He beat Canelo for one fight. He beat Earl, became undisputed. He beat Ngannou, became undisputed. So yeah, he's never done the heavy lifting, and he's never defended his undisputed either. Like he's never defended his undisputed belt as well. But like I said, I like seeing people get in there and get their money out the industry. Just like I'm an Indianapolis Colts fan. And see y'all, look, check this out, right? Y'all see this? He said, nigga, you lying right now. Just got done hating on Devin and doing it as I type this. Who raised this nigga? Now, see, this difference between listening to understand and listening to argue. If anybody understood what I said, I sat there and said, I like Devin and them get their money. I said, I just don't like when they try to act like we're stupid and they try to lie and to present shit that they know that's not true. And I said that. Y'all see how motherfucking people that fuck with Devin Haney and them, they so fucking emotional that they can't even fucking listen. Like they're so emotional, they don't even fucking listen. They listen to argue, bro. Like they listen to fucking argue. They don't listen to understand. First thing he wanted to do was argue. Like that shit crazy as hell. Like, and see, that's another thing they do. When you tell the truth, they call it hating. When did telling the truth become hating? Name something I said frequent that was hate. Watch this. Name something I said about Devin Haney that was hate frequent. Now watch. When you ask them to give an example, they can't. Name one time I hated on. Give me the example of when I hated on Devin Haney frequent. We're going to wait for frequent. I'm about to show y'all this is how they do. Name when I hated frequent. Give me a hate situation. Okay. He said the whole Deebo spill. Easy work. Okay, check this out, frequent. Now y'all watch this. Y'all smash the like button. And let me get some people to support in the Cash App. Can I get some support on the grind? Let me get 5 people to support the grind right here. And like the whole spill on Deebo was me hating on Devin. Did I call Devin Deebo? Or did they call themselves Deebo frequent? Did Bill Haney not put on a t-shirt and call himself Deebo? No, I'm not about to fool out shit. I'm not about to fool out shit. I'm asking you a question, frequent. Did Bill and Devin not call themselves Deebo and DZ? I think Turkey mad about that shit, but you know Crawford won 100 million, and Turkey only said he got 50. So I'm hating on Devin because the whole Deebo spiel. Now, check this out. Y'all watch this. Devin and Bill called themselves Deebo. Now, it's only one Deebo. Me hating on him is comparing him. They're comparing themselves to Deebo. So me using my logistical mind, which we have a mind to think about. So check this out. They call themselves Deebo. So I tried to figure out what makes Devin Haney Deebo, because they don't look alike. So then I'm saying, okay, if they calling themselves something, it must be something related to it. So then I thought back about Deebo. I thought about Deebo sucker punching Red. Did Devin not try to sucker punch a carnival worker? Did Devin not, hold up. Did Devin not try to sucker punch a carnival worker? Then I thought about Deebo, a big ass bully who weighed all of his opponents. Do he not fight people that's smaller than him? No, it's not. Devin fucking Felicia. Felicia was selling everything on Friday. Did Devin not fuck India Love, who's the only fans in the sex worker? So he fucked Felicia, and so Deebo, right? Is Deebo not scared of the niggas on 83rd Street? Did Devin not stop at get his ass whooped by a nigga that was close to his size, Craig? Ryan Garcia beat Devin's ass. Did Deebo not have shit in his drawers when they snuck in the window? He got dropped off. How is spewing hate facts? Knuckle Sandwich. Do you know they was about to stop the Regis Prograis fight because Devin rehydrated too much? But they forced Regis into the fight, saying that he wasn't gonna get his purse unless he made the fight. So they was about to stop it, Knuckle Sandwich. They said in California, they said that Devin rehydrated too much, Knuckle Sandwich. That's why Devin's not fighting in California no more. So it is weight bullying, sir. Look it up. So frequent. Hating. I think y'all got the misconstrued the definition of hating. Hating is when you lie on somebody. Shout out to my nigga brother Huey. I've said nothing but facts. So it's not, that's crazy when people say when you spewing facts is hate. So you can't tell the truth. Frequent, how am I glorifying when I'm speaking the truth? I don't get you people. Exactly. Like people call it hate when it's truth. Now see me, I heard hating is when you lie on somebody. That's hating. I have not said nay lie on you or your. I have not said a lie. So anytime somebody tells the truth, they hate me. That so see this society is stemmed up of so many femme ass niggas that now, if you tell the truth, you are a hater. It's that came to the point where motherfuckers hate when you tell the fucking truth. It's crazy, dog. That shit crazy as hell. Like I said, I always thought hating is when you lie on somebody. When you lie on somebody, that's considered hate. I'm sorry. When you telling the truth, you just telling the truth. Like, and if you can't understand that, then you too goddamn sensitive. You too sensitive. They say the truth will set you free. Man, shout out to Knuckle Sandwich. Shout out to Knuckle Sandwich. So I guess yesterday, okay, frequent. So why you didn't say I was hating on Tank when I said that Tank Davis does fruity ass dances? When I said Tank Davis do fruity ass dances, he paints his nails and he wears a pocketbook. Why you didn't say I'm hating on Tank when I said that shit? Why you didn't say I'm hating on Tank when I gave facts about some fruity ass shit that Tank do? Wearing a pocketbook and getting acrylic nail. You didn't say shit about that. You didn't say I'm hating on Tank. Why you didn't say that, frequent? First off, frequent, I love no man. I love no man. I don't even love my father. I have respect for my father. I don't love a man. And I get on Tank all the time when I talk about this nigga got a better pocketbook than my girl. I say I respect what he does in the ring. Like, I don't like Terrence Crawford, but I respect what Terrence Crawford does in the ring. I can't knock the fact that he handles his business. And you say I hate on Devin, but you leave out the part where I said that there's not another champion at 147 that could beat Devin Haney. I sat there and said, if Ryan Garcia does not get that belt, then Devin Haney's going 2 times undisputed. So you didn't call that hating. You didn't call that hating when people were saying that Devin to lose to Rolly, and I sat there and said Devin Haney would treat Rolly like he did Regis Prograis. You didn't say that was hating. You didn't say it was hating when I said Devin Haney would wash Mario Barrios. You didn't say it was hating when I said Devin Haney will beat the fuck out of Louis Crocker. You didn't call none of that shit hate. But the fact that I said that Ryan Garcia gets that belt, then Undisputed goes through Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney gets smashed, then you call me hater. Now I'm glorifying a racist. If I want to... Oh, but I'm speaking facts though, frequent. So wouldn't I be hating on Mario Barrios? Wouldn't I be hating on Rolly Romero? Wouldn't I not be hating on Louis Crocker when I say all that about Devin? Isn't that hate? So if I talk about another fighter to benefit Devin Haney, it's not hate. If I tell the truth about other fighters and it makes Devin look good, it's not hate. But when I tell the truth about Devin Haney and it makes other people look bad, then it's called hate. Nigga, that's called proper fucking gander, nigga. You see how easy that shit looks? So it's okay for me to talk about other fighters when it big up Devin. But when it downplays, no, the whole Deebo shit was facts. Okay, you still ain't told me what I said that was wrong. Tell me what I said that was wrong in that whole spiel. Tell me where I lied at in that spiel. Bro, you ruining the goddamn show, bro. I've done talked enough with you, man. People tired of seeing me go back and forth with you, man. It's over with, bro. It's over with. Shout out to the Queen Tie. Okay, Frequent, you said I hated on Devin with the Deebo spill. Like I said, tell me where I lied. Bill and Devin called themselves Deebo, not me. And then I explained to you that Deebo was a punk. Deebo wouldn't fight them niggas on 63rd, which is 83rd, which is Jerron Boots Ennis. He waited for Boots to leave, then he got gangster. I told you that Deebo stole off on Red. Devin Haney stole off on a carnival worker. I told you Deebo fucked Felicia, who was a crackhead selling pussy. Devin fucked with India Love, who's an OnlyFans creator that sells pussy, and his baby mama's an international whore. She's an international backpage whore. Deebo was bigger than other people, and he beat up on people that was smaller than him. Devin Haney beat up on people smaller than him. Deebo ran into somebody that was close to his size. Now that whole Deebo spill, y'all the ones talking about, y'all got the shirt that's Deebo. Frequent. Bill Haney got the shirt called Deebo, dumbass. You know what, Frequent? Frequent, you worse than my fucking wife, dog. I don't even argue with my fucking wife. So I'm not about to argue with a goddamn fan crazed, fanned out nigga, dog. I'm not about to argue with a nigga who's starstruck on a nigga that's half his goddamn age. Especially when I don't argue with my wife and I get pussy from her. So we not about to do that, dog. Fuck that. I'm done, Frequent. Like I was saying, shout out to Bud Crawford. Shout out to Bud Crawford. He retiring. So now Oscar De La Hoya rips Bud Crawford a new asshole, right? He's saying that people are talking about Bud is one of the top of all times. Now, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to be 100% accurate and honest. Do I put Bud as one of the top 3 fighters of all times? I'm going to say no. Now, do I put Bud as one of the top accolade boxers of all time? I got Bud number 1 on accolades. Nobody accolades like Bud. Bud got the motherfucking accolades, and I don't think nobody's ever going to have better accolades than Terrence Crawford. Shout out to my brother Nine Ether. Terrence Crawford has done something that, and see, that's what I'm saying. People say Bud got blackballed. How the hell did Terrence Crawford get blackballed and he was able to become undisputed 3 times? That's that Cinderella shit. Bud Crawford was able to become undisputed 3 times, people, but Jerron Ennis couldn't even get a unification fight. Do y'all see what I'm talking about? Jerron Ennis couldn't get a unification fight. Tank Davis couldn't get one. Keyshawn said no. Lomachenko retired. Shakur said no. But you see, Terrence Crawford got 3 times. 3 times undisputed. Oscar De La Hoya says it's 6 people that's better than Terrence Crawford, he feels. Now, I agree and disagree. They say you only as good as your last fight. But if you never been beaten, how can they say how good? Because see, a lot of people rise to the occasion. A lot of people, you can't find out how good they are until you put them in front of a good competition. That's what I think. I'm going to drop the link But a lot of people don't realize that Terrence Crawford, he did his thing, but he didn't have the competition. And if he would have went to PBC instead of reeing up with Top Rank, then he could have fought the Danny Garcias, the Keith Thurmans, and all that shit right there. But then when Bud got in the position, he said he not fighting Charlo. He not fighting Thurman. So, he didn't fight the Boots. Shout out to B-Dog. Like I said, I can give him props. I'm not going to say he won he ain't get beat. I can say that. We never seen him get beat. I can agree with that. I can agree with that. But like I said before, people don't recognize your greatness until it's over with. Because a lot of people didn't think Floyd Mayweather was as great as he was. That's why he did so many pay-per-views near the end of his career, because people kept wanting to see somebody beat him. They wanted Manny Pacquiao to beat him. They wanted Oscar to beat him. They wanted everybody Floyd got in the ring with to beat him. And people wasn't paying because they liked it, Floyd. They was paying because they wanted to be there front and center when Floyd got beat. Just like they thought Canelo Alvarez was going to be the one to beat Floyd Mayweather. It didn't happen. What they say about Cream, that shit rise to the top. Frequent, she not talking about how long a marriage to you would be. She talking about 15 minutes of break. We know you have 15-minute marriages. We ain't talking about that. Which part do you agree with, B-Dog? You say you agree with part of what Oscar's saying. Which part? Which part do you agree with? And which part do you disagree with? Shout out to my beautiful sister Ty in the building. Well, yeah, like my brother Desmond Johnson said, if you take Canelo and Earl Spence off of Terrence Crawford's resume, the only name he has on there is Yuriorkis Gamboa. And a lot of people don't realize how good Gamboa was. Frequent. I'm not cop blocking you with Ty. You don't even like women. So how can I cop block you and you don't even like women? Stop that. Honestly, honestly, I would put Terrence in the top 5. I think Sugar Ray Leonard would beat Terrence Crawford. I don't know about Tommy Hearns because Tommy Hearns' defense is suspect. I got Floyd, Sugar Ray. I know Floyd and Sugar Ray. He ain't no Roy Jones. I got Floyd 1, Roy Jones in his prime number 2, Sugar Ray 3. Let's see. What would Crawford look like versus Marvelous Marvin Hagler? I don't know what Crawford would look like versus Tommy Hearns or Marvin Hagler. I don't know. Honestly, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what Crawford looks like against a 2023 Canelo Alvarez. I don't know what Crawford looked like between 2020 and 2023 Canelo Alvarez. I know he doesn't beat James Toney at 160. He doesn't beat the small James Toney. I don't know. It's a lot of fighters out there, bro. Like, it's been a lot of great, like him. Shit, I don't know, bro. That's that damn fantasy shit. We never know till they get in the ring. You feel what I'm saying? And one thing I do know, everybody that Bud has gotten in the ring with, he's beat. So I gotta give him that. I gotta give him credit for that shit right there. So shout out to him. I'm glad he had a great career. He retired. Like I said, I'm glad when my people retire undefeated with their mind intact and they got their money. The man got his money. Shout out, shout out to my nigga Rick Timms in the building. Hey, frequent flyer. I don't think I don't think Terrence Crawford beats Roy Jones in his prime though, frequent flyer. Roy Jones, I got Roy Jones as my second best fighter of all times in his prime. I got Floyd, Roy, Sugar Ray. And frequent. If you don't remember, James Toney was pound for pound number one. Roy Jones was number two when they fought at 160. His name was James Lights Out Tony. James Lights Out Tony. He was like 40 some wins with 30 some knockouts. James was a beast. Roy couldn't finish his ass off. Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask Rick Timms. Hey, Rick Timms. Honestly, bro, if Terrence Crawford was to fight 160-pound James Toney in his prime, Rick Timms, how you think that fight would have went, Rick Timms? James Toney versus Bud Crawford at 160. James Toney was a damn defensive genius. It's hard as hell to get a clean shot off on James Toney. Roy got that one. Roy Jones got one clean shot off on Toney. That's because Toney dropped his guard because he wanted to. Roy Jones tricked him. Roy Jones showboated on James Toney, and James Toney tried to showboat again, and before he could pull that shit back, he got popped. Now hold up, Dondrick. I think my nigga Rick Timms will keep it. Rick will keep it down the middle now. Rick keep it down the middle now, Don. What you thinking, Rick? Matter of fact, I'm about to drop the link, man. This is good conversation against past fighters, past champions. Oh shit, Rick said James Toney beats Bud. like I said, if it wasn't for Roy Jones' superior speed and him tricking James Toney at the beginning of the fight, that would have been a different type of fight, boy. James Toney went from 160 to heavyweight and was beating them boys and barely getting hit. He had the Tony shell. I would have loved to see Bud go against James Toney. And see, that's what's crazy. Because a lot of these fighters nowadays, you can't compare them against fighters from like the 90s and the early 2000s because they wouldn't match up well. And you know something, Rick? Before you came here, I just said that. I said I said at the lower weights, I got Floyd over Bud. I said I got Pretty Boy over Bud. I said I got Hagler, and I got Leonard over Bud. I said I don't know about Hearns because I said Hearns' defense wasn't there. That's why I said Hearns may have been over 6 feet tall, but his defense. Dodrick being funny as hell now. Hell nah, B-Hop didn't want Tony. B-Hop wasn't stupid. The only mark I got against James Toney is he popped dirty. Hey, Frequent, look how many losses Roy Jones got. Frequent, look how many losses Roy Jones got. We talking about fighters in their prime, dude. In his prime, James Toney only loss was to Roy Jones. We're talking about fighters in their prime, not when they're going out the door trying to make money. You can't even have a rational conversation with these Haney fans, bro. Nah, but Ty, that's why you can't have rational conversation with these people. In his prime, the only person Tony lost to was Roy Jones. Plus, he moved up to heavyweight frequent. How many losses do you think Terrence Bud Crawford would have if he moved up to heavyweight frequent? No, Ty. Ask him this. If Bud was to move up to heavyweight, how many losses do you think Bud would have got? And frequent. In his prime, James Toney only lost to Roy. That was it. And James ain't never been knocked out. Ain't nobody knock out James Toney. James Toney has never been knocked out frequent. Nah, too said it ain't his communication. It's that nigga be arguing. He be listening to argue instead of listening to understand. Bruh, James Toney versus Roy Jones at 160 was one of the best fights I ever seen. Exactly, Brian the King. This nigga argues just to fucking argue, bro. And y'all know who else argues just to argue? And I'm not saying all of them do, but ghetto ass females like to argue just to argue. Like, matter of fact, not just ghetto females. A lot of females like to argue just to fucking argue. Like, That is not a trait that a man is supposed to have, dog. We supposed to be stoic. Hey, Rick, that's why I say Roy Jones was my favorite motherfucking fighter, bro. Roy Jones will go play a whole professional basketball game and then still come to a fight, Rick. This nigga done played full court basketball, still fight. Frequent, you been trying to argue this whole fucking time, dog. Every time, bro. Like, that's all you do is argue, my nigga. I swear, 2 Cent. I think it's the soy milk, dog. I think it's the soy. Hey, Rick, this nigga Frequent want to argue with me because Devin and Bill named themselves Deebo. And I explained why Devin Haney is Deebo. Hey, 2 Cent, I think he talking about Tony. It feels good. Yeah. You heard what she said, Frequent. The jab queen about to jab your ass up out of here. Y'all see how this nigga is deflecting and gaslighting? That's what you're saying now, Frequent. This whole show, you've been arguing. You told me I hated on Devin because I agreed. Oh, Rick. Hey, Rick. Well, Rick, you must have missed my breakdown, Rick. I'm glad you here. And Rick, after I break this down, you will call Devin Deebo as well, Frequent. I mean, Rick Timms. Hey, Rick. And 2 Cent, you can feel free to use this shit right here. Oh, Ty must not have been here either. I don't care what. Shall I explain it to y'all? Rick and Ty, would y'all like me to explain to y'all why Devin Haney is, in fact, Deebo? I can do it one more time. It's going to piss Frequent off. Do y'all remember? Now, check this out. I'm about to give y'all 6 points. Y'all remember Deebo don't fuck with them niggas on 83rd Street, right? Y'all remember that? See, Jerron Boots Ennis is 83rd Street. Devin waited at 144 until Boots moved up. See, Deebo only do that shit with niggas he know. Now, you know Deebo, if you look at Friday, Deebo was bigger than everybody, right? Listen, Ty, I'm talking about Deebo was bigger than everybody. He fight people smaller than him. That's Deebo. You remember Deebo stole off on Red. He said he had to sucker punch Red. Did Devin not try to sucker punch a carnival worker? That's Deebo type shit, right? Now y'all remember Deebo was fucking Felicia. Y'all know Felicia sold that box. And the international whore. India Love is a sex worker, and she. So you know, Devin Haney is Deebo. They both fucking sex workers. Do y'all remember Devin Haney? No, Rick wasn't here, so I'm talking. Shut the fuck up, Frequent. Somebody give Frequent a 5-minute timeout. Now, y'all remember Deebo had shit in his drawers. Y'all remember when Devin fought Ryan Garcia? He had shit in his drawers. We all seen it. Y'all remember when Deebo fought somebody that was close to his size, Craig? He got the shit beat out of him. Ryan Garcia is Craig. So he don't fuck with niggas like Boots, like that's 83rd Street. He pick on people smaller than him. He's still off on carnival workers like Red. He got shit in his drawers like Devin. Is that not Deebo? Deebo was a punk. And Deebo and Devin did all that shit. Now, do you see why Devin is really Deebo? Frequent don't like that shit right there. You can't have a better breakdown than that. They manifest that shit. Hey, Berweezy, Ryan Garcia caught Deebo with that brick hand. You don't remember Ryan Garcia knocking that nigga down 6 times? So yeah, let them be Deebo. They just don't realize what they were saying. And Frequent told me I'm hating because I broke it down like that, but I'm not the one that called myself Deebo. But, you know, like I said, fighters and their fan bases relate. And shout out to my nigga Animalistic in the Cash App with the $2 holler supporting the grind. He say Devin and Deebo a classic. Appreciate that, bro. And let me get 4 other people to support the grind for the day. Can I get 4 other people? And Rick, Deebo wasn't a killer either, Rick. I just broke it down for you, my brother. Deebo was a punk that fucked sex workers with shit in his drawers, just like Devin, who's still off on people like Devin. But like I've said a couple years ago, Devin got some of the best opening in boxing. He's a hell of an opener. He just can't close that deal. And like I said, I don't see no other champion at 147 beating Devin Haney. Hey, Rick, did I not break it down all the way though, Rick? Did I not break it down? I gave you 6 reasons why Devin is Deebo. Devin just ain't got, and I think Devin ain't really been a finisher since he got caught by. When Linares caught him, that changed his whole attitude. Rick, you must didn't listen to my whole breakdown, then, Rick. You missed my whole breakdown. But yeah, Now his wife say he don't finish at home as well, Rod Walker. He don't finish at home either. But it's all I'm saying is, man, but y'all give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. Give me 1 minute. But Rick, let me ask you a question though. What stripes did Deebo have? In- yeah, I did say that, Rick. Like, I don't see nobody at the only person that beats Devin at 147 is Ryan Garcia. And Rick, that's why they doing an active campaign to stop Ryan Garcia from getting the Mario Barrios fight. Like, Rick, they're boycotting that shit. Rick, Devin and them, they try to say Ryan is back on PEDs. They're trying to boycott Ryan Garcia from getting the fight. Ryan Garcia gets the Mario Barrios fights, he gets the belt. And what Devin and them trying to do, they're trying to go 2 times undisputed. And they sitting there calling Rolly Romero a duck because they the same motherfuckers that said Rolly's a trash ass fighter and Tank had no business fighting him. Haney. Like, it's okay when Devin Haney said he has bigger fights, but now Rolly Romero has a bigger fight, and now they calling him a duck. Now, people say, well, Rolly ain't got no bigger fight than Devin Haney. Rolly can fight Pacquiao. Rolly also got his mandatory, but last time I checked, press a 1 to check if you remember Rolly Romero's last fight. And press a 1 to check if you remember who was on his undercard. I'm not the smartest man, but was or was not Devin Haney on Rolly Romero's last undercard? So you a big fight for who? Shout out to baby G. So that's what I'm saying. A big fight for who? You doing who a favor? Just like they coming out talking about it'll be a big fight. Shalom to Rainer. With Rick Timms. Rick Timms. Devin is about to fight Lewis Crocker, Rick Timms, right? For unification. Ryan Garcia is fighting Mario Barrios for the belt. So why don't the winner of Ryan and Mario Barrios go against the winner of Devin and Crocker? Why we can't unify that for Rick Timms? See, the thing is, Rick Timms, they don't want Ryan Garcia to get the belt because honestly, Ryan Garcia is the only person at 147 that can beat Devin. Devin would outbox Rolly. Rolly got the power, but Devin got too much good footwork for Rolly. That shit looked like a Regis Prograis fight. But see, Rick, they're trying to stop Ryan from getting the belt. They're trying to stop the fight. Because if Ryan Garcia does not get that belt, Devin Haney washes Mario Barrios. He washes Lewis Crocker, and he beats Rolly. And he becomes two-time undisputed. And can you imagine the Devin Haney fans if Devin Haney becomes 2 times undisputed? But Ryan Garcia stops that. Ryan Garcia puts a stop to that plan. Exactly, Rick. That's why I don't want Rolly Romero to fight Devin Haney. I want Ryan Garcia, after he fights Mario Barrios, to fight Rolly Romero. Ryan Garcia got to show me that he could finally beat Rolly. Because Rolly's been beating Ryan Garcia ass since they was little. If you go back and look at the old motherfucking sparring tapes, Rolly Romero has been beating up on Ryan from day one. Rolly has too much power, and Ryan doesn't know how to get away from that power. The only way you're going to beat Ryan Garcia is if you got more power than him. Tank had more power. Rolly had more power. Devin didn't have the power to stop Ryan Garcia. And I'm also looking forward to that. Yeah, 2 Cent. That's like the triangle theory, right? That's the triangle theory right there, 2 Cent. Because Sugar Shane could not beat Vernon Forrester. Vernon Forrester could not beat Margarito, and Margarito could not beat Sugar Shane. Devin cannot beat Ryan. Ryan cannot beat Rolly, and Rolly cannot beat Devin. They got their own motherfucking damn 3-way. Shout out to my nigga Thomas the motherfucking Hill in the building. But yeah, that's how that shit go down though. But that would be crazy. Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia for undisputed. That would be crazy as hell. But Devin and Bill are not 2 Cent. If Rolly catches him, I think so. But I think, like I said, Rolly versus Devin would look just like Ramirez versus Devin. Devin is not about to stick around. Devin gonna jab. It's gonna be about 50 punches thrown that whole fight. I think he gonna throw 50 punches in that entire fight. Shout out to my nigga Thomas Hill. He say hit that Lizite and bang that cash app. Yes, bang the cash app. Let me get 4 people to bang that cash app like it's Frequent Flowers' wife. Can I get 4 people to hit that cash app like it's Frequent Flowers' first wife? And he outside the door listening. Can I get 4 people to smash that cash app like it's Frequent's first wife? I appreciate it. Well, Rick Timms, Rolly ain't really running. They talked all that trash about Rolly. And Rolly has bigger fights. Actually, Rick, he got a Manny Pacquiao fight lined up. And but Devin Haney is not doing Rolly a favor. Rolly would be doing Devin a favor, honestly. But they also saying Tank Davis need to move up and fight Devin. Could y'all imagine Devin Haney in that ring with Rolly and Rolly catches him one good time? Spinal rod walk. He broke his back. Spinal. Yeah. I mean, Rick, I understand what you're saying, Rick. I really do. But this man got a bigger money fight on the line. He's going for the money. And I don't blame him. He said he waiting on his Ryan Garcia rematch. He don't want to mess that up. Haney out and he didn't want to smoke. Hell, he didn't fight the Sandor Martin fight. And see, this is what I'm saying, Rick. Motherfuckers be calling out people and they feel like that they got to do it on their time. Who the fuck is Devin? Plus, they trying to tell Rolly that he has to come over there and fight on Turkey card. If I was Rolly, I'd tell him to suck my dick. I'm not fighting over there on Turkey. Period. Like, Bill and Devin think that they can boss people into doing shit that they want to do. It don't work like that. But shit, I've been live for 2 hours, man. I appreciate y'all. Doctor will be back in the building tomorrow. So I think I'm going to ask her. But salute to all y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through. You know. And hopefully Dr. Key will be back here tomorrow. But salute to all y'all, man. Shout out to everybody. Make sure y'all subscribe to 2 Cent, Jab Queen. Shout out to my nigga. Make sure y'all subscribe to Rick motherfucking Timms. He say if he don't lose to Manny Orion rematch, that'll leave Devin hanging with possibly the other 3 belts. Yep. Salute to all y'all, man. Peace and blessings. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow, man. Y'all be easy. Stay up. Keep your head on a motherfucking swivel. And stay away from them LDBCT guys. I'm out.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Not moving like I'm put my nose, trying to catch me a op, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was close, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more.
His brain's gone, nigga.
It be exciting when I get the strike and guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting.
We really hit it, nigga.
We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leaving nigga bleeding. I get the squeezy, leaving nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leaving nigga bleeding. I get the squeezy, leaving nigga bleeding. How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals.
Break that shit down, nigga.
AK or anybody kill. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. Stay on point, 6-2, gon' split 'em. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner.
5 boy cell, eat 'em up, eat 'em up.
SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops, Draco. I got them all, you don't want no. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leaving nigga bleeding. I keep this leaving nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leaving nigga bleeding. I get the squeezy, leaving nigga